Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to the court of the Edijester. How are we? Here. We've got some good news. The orange fella's been at it again. We are seeing unfold over in America. Oh, say, can you see that Trump is doing the business? And what we've got here is a knock-on effect of Trump doing his business. And it's at the University of Michigan, who are, according to the headline, a long-time champion of progressive values. They are to close its DEI office. It's just glorious. This is what I want to hear. The move comes after President Trump signed an executive order. See, now it's targeting DEI programs. This is the direct result of what Trump's been doing. Before I continue, please do come and become a warrior teacher. Begins in fourth week in April. Links are in the doobers as usual. If not, if you can join my Substack, that'll be really helpful. It's only $2.50 a month at the moment. Or buy me a coffee, the usual stuff. But if you want me to keep going, that's how we do it. So let's dig into this a little bit and have a look at the meat and potatoes of this terribly exciting news. I'm most pleased. So the University of Michigan is closing its Office of Diversity, Equity and Inclusion. A major retreat for a school that has long championed its progressive values. Now, I bet they're up to something else. Should we see how it unfolds? I bet they're up to something else because these people don't give in because they want their utopia, as I keep saying all the time now. I think they're up to something else, but we'll see. So, University President Santa, oh no, sounds like somebody who doesn't like Christmas. Santa, oh no, informed staffers in a statement posted to the university's website. Quote, the Office of Diversity, Equity and Inclusion and the Office for Health, Equity and Inclusion, I mean, really, they're two, will close, the school said in a statement signed by Oh No. Is it Oh No or Oh No? I don't know. Provost Laura McCauley and Marshall Runge, the Executive Vice President of Medical Affairs, and Executive Vice President Jeffrey Chattas. Chattas. Oh no. Student-facing services and ODEI will shift to other... That can't be right. Can't be Chattas. Chattas? Student-facing services. Who runs the place? Chattas. Oh no. Student-facing services and ODEI. Really? They're just making it up, aren't they? Will shift to other offices focused on student access and opportunity. So they're shifting this particular part of their nonsense to another part of the university. The statement went on to say, the DEI 2.0 strategic plan, the umbrella strategy for schools, colleges and units, will be discontinued, along with DEI 2.0 unit plans, related programming, progress reporting, training and funding. Yes. Individual leads who have supported DEI efforts in schools, colleges and units will refocus their full efforts on their core responsibilities. In other words, all these people that were like once a week they get a day off so they can fanny around putting up pride stickers and pointing at white people and calling them racist have now got to go back to work. It's just glorious. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, right? The change came in the wake of President Donald Trump's executive orders targeting DEI efforts across the nation. The decision drew immediate blowback from a faculty leader on campus who literally exploded in a rainbow of blood. The decision drew immediate blowback. I wish that said blowjob. Blackback from a faculty leader on campus. Who? Right. The federal government is determined to dismantle and control higher education. And they are what they say they're doing. Somebody else is doing. That's pure projection because that's what they're doing. The federal government is determined to dismantle and control higher education and to make our institutions more uniform, more inequitable, and more exclusive. That's exactly what they were doing. Talk about homogeneity. That's what EDI is. Equity, homogeneity, dullness. You know. Rebecca Modrak, chair of the Faculty Senate, wrote to colleagues in an email about the decision. They are using the power of the government to engineer a sweeping cultural change towards white supremacy. I can see her now. She's got to be frothing at the mouth. That's just fantastic. They are using the power of the government to engineer a sweeping culture change towards white supremacy, unfortunately. University of Michigan leaders seem determined to comply and to collaborate in our own destruction. Nothing hyperbolic coming from old Rebecca Mudruck. What's her name? Mudrake. Something. Right. Mudrake, a professor of art and design. Oh, colour me surprised. Sorry. Invited colleagues to attend an emergency Zoom meeting. Emergency Zoom meeting at noon Friday to discuss it. She said the decision threatens academic freedom. No, it doesn't. It just threatens you because you're a communist. These missteps by our university will not end here. They will lead, as they have done in Texas and Ohio, to the censorship of course and program content. Yes, it will. It will lead to the removal of nonsense that just indoctrinates students. It will lead to the removal of anything that's not pure education. Oh gosh, oh my, the horror. Miss Mudraker, all right? That was a James Bond film. No, that was Moonraker. It's just brilliant. It's unclear how many layoffs might result from University of Michigan's decision. But Provost Macaulay told staffers in an email that it comes in a climate shaped by recent federal executive orders, legal decisions and guidance that have intensified scrutiny of DEI programming across higher education. Do you think it's just that the gig is up? That you've been caught with your panties down? I imagine old Muck Spreader is going to be furious. Right, okay. These changes will affect several of our valued colleagues who have already been notified they've been fired. She wrote, "While I cannot share specifics out of respect for our affected colleagues' privacy, please know we are committed to providing resources and assistance to these team members during this time of difficult transition." They fired him. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I forget what your name is because you're non-binary. What's your name? I'm so sorry, Sponge. Flange. Mrs. Flange Sponge. Sorry, I said Mrs. I misgendered your non-binary self. So some blue-haired, nose-pierced woman / bloke / non-entity has been bloody fired. It's more than one. It's got to be a difficult transition. I mean, that's an entire paragraph there to say they were fired. She said some efforts to create a diverse campus will remain unchanged. Will they? Which ones? But you must know that all of our ODEI staff efforts will have a legacy because they've helped change our culture and the way in which we see our fellow human beings. Rubbish. It's not a legacy. It's a disaster. These colleagues have kindled the fires. These colleagues. Oh, sorry. These colleagues have... These colleagues have kindled the fires that our communities will keep tending for as long as there is inequality and injustice, no matter how the landscape changes. I can't. Go read the rest, because it's worth it. The links to the dupes. I need to stop because I can't stop laughing. Mrs. Muckraker. Ono and Flange, or whatever his name was. They've got to be furious. But they'll be back. Put money on it. Go and have a read. It mentions belonging further down. So be aware they'll be back, but this is great stuff. I want to see it over in this country. I wish Starmer would get his finger out of his back so I can do something about it all. Anyway, other than that, oh God, I need to wash my face. You could have a great day. I'll see you soon. Keep fighting, peeps. Keep fighting. Bye-bye.